What are you doing here, Mr. Kevin?
Me and my girlfriend here, we're leaving.
Are you leaking a little bit? You think you're taking us home tonight or what?
Yeah, yeah.
We're saving money.
No, I feel that that's like a myth buster. We need to like fact check if that's really true that we're saving money, because the checkbook doesn't say so.
Why not?
Kevin's putting a little brake fluid in a shorty truck. If you guys have not seen, there's a whole bunch of videos on this thing and what we're getting ready to work on. I've got a link to the playlist down below. So a little quick backstory. It's gonna take a while to explain this whole story. Originally we was gonna build this truck up, put a Powerstroke in it, which we got sitting over here, short bed 1 ton for Hunter. Plans changed on that. He actually got another truck, so we've switched gears. We're not going to build this exact truck at the moment, but we do have a super cool truck. We're going to go out there and show you what's going on with it. So if you guys watched the last video on putting this motor together, you know what we're talking about. But we've got a Powerstroke here. We pulled out of the junkyard basically and completely went through it, looking for like 550 rear wheel horsepower. But we're going to get Mr. Shorty truck moved out of the way so Kevin can drive it home tonight.
Fire extinguisher come with it.
Safety first. It might be because we got a gas can hooked to the axle, which is right next to the exhaust pipe. You unhooked your trailer brakes too, so you can't do any sweet burnouts, huh?
I just don't want to hit anything that way.
Right. You gonna take that, park it out front over there so everybody can see it drives by?
See.
That's right.
Don't be taking no offers on it
I
now.
can shut my vent window too. We don't want any rain in there. You might have to find the gear that actually starts in. Shifter's kind of messed up. That may or may not have been Hunter.
She's cherry.
You gotta go all the way down and slam her up. You told me that, remember?
That's right.
Are you holding? Oh, you gotta hold it in the start when you do it. Didn't get it.
I think my battery's disconnected.
Oh, you have no juice?
Got no juice, bub.
Did you unhook it? Price is getting cheaper by the minute. What's going on down here? Yeah, it's a little loose. I'll get the wrench right here and tighten her up. All right, try it now. There she goes. Feel 460 come to life. Perfect.
Little touch of gas.
How many people are going to stop and ask if this is for sale now? Parking brake
and brake pedal are all in the same condition now.
Should we tell them what you did to it last time? I'll put a little clip in here in case you missed it. How's the brakes there, bud? Good. All right, so if you've not seen, we're going to build this truck here. This is actually a 1995 F Superduty, so that's basically a early version of the F450. Ford come out with this, I think, in 1988. But this is a 95, come from Canada. It's got 123,000 kilometers on it, I believe, which is about 76,000 miles. I bought it a while back in the summer. But it's been a work truck up from northern, I think, Alberta. So pretty clean truck, rust wise and everything. Got people honking at us. Don't know who that is. pretty clean truck. They're a heavy duty little truck. It's got like a 15,000 GVW on it. So you unhooking our gas tank over there, bud?
Yeah, I don't want nobody stealing it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So anyway, this is a rare truck for two reasons. Ford never made a 4-wheel drive Super Duty, and they never made a crew cab. They just made single cab. So they actually took the back of the cab, cut it off in this region right here, put it back here. You guys can see the bin tags and stuff are all back here. They should be up there in the door jamb. Put a center section in it, crew cab roof, and all that stuff. So, and then it's been converted to 4-wheel drive. I believe it is a Quigley conversion. It has a transfer case mounted on the back of the transmission. Some of the early ones, like my service truck, if you guys have seen it, actually has a divorce transfer case. It was done by Marmon Harrington. So this has a Dana 70 front axle and a Dana 80 rear. So pretty heavy duty truck. I think it's got like a 430 gear in it. So, but right now it's 460 automatic. We're gonna yank all that stuff out and put that Powerstroke in there with the 5-speed manual we built up. So should make for a pretty cool project for sure. So we'll see if this dude fires up, and we'll get her in the shop. Need a little jump pack assistance.
12 volts of thunder. Hit it! It's locked up, tighter than a drum, bub. Load up. Load up.
Are you sure?
Just load up. Give $50 for it right now. Make a deal.
It's Canadian, so what's this here? You got so many relays and crap going on here.
You start touching them together and see which one starts it.
It's hard on my knife. That jump pack. Listen at her purr. We might have a project for this motor too later on down the road. You guys want to see what this 460 gets stuck in, possibly stick around a long time from now, because we got banned from Napa. Bridget found out we spending too much money at Napa. So that
they
might
started
be...
emailing receipts.
Yeah. Well, I can't hide the receipts from her no more. They're emailing them. So alright, we'll get this thing pulled in the shop. Notice the headlights are on this thing all the time. It must have those Canadian, it's got Canadian daytime driving lights on this model. How you feeling about it?
I love it.
You like this stepper, don't you?
It
My
didn't
step?
even flinch.
Does the AC work? We have to have some evacuation of some Freon. We'll make sure everything works here, because we're getting ready to yank this whole thing apart. I don't know about that radio. The fan don't sound real good. Alright, we'll get her in the shop.
Easy, Nelly. Dirt burnout? It always needs one. You got to make sure it's strong enough.
You gotta make sure,
Yeah, it might not be strong enough. Here, I'll shut your hood for you. Where are we going? Okay. We're on an adventure.
I think the fan's going out of it. It's hot in here.
Oh boy. There we go.
Oh my
It's already
gosh.
feeling better. Whew.
She rides rough, don't she?
Oh no, she's Cadillac, just like all the other ones. Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I should have got a steel flatbed.
Oh, no. It'll be alright. Pretty good. Yeah. No, it's alright.
I ordered new tires for it yesterday, so I can do that, right?
That's good.
Look at the hood.
That'll be alright.
Tire rubber on the hood. Oh my. What's Randy gonna say about that?
Neighborhood's
Oh
on
my
fire.
gosh.
The neighborhood's on fire.
All we do is burnouts.
That's alright. That's what makes us happy.
Open the door up and smell people.
That's what we do. I've seen John Force do this once.
Look at that. That old boy's gonna be pissed.
Sorry about your forest
Sorry.
fire.
I could have kept going, but you know.
Whew. I was starting to wonder if I could breathe anymore or not.
That was pretty
I was
epic.
trying to remember what to do when I was a kid and there was a fire. Stop, drop, and roll or something.
Well, I think she's proven herself.
She's picking up the rocks like crazy now.
Tires might be a little sticky.
Yeah, alright. Just can't help himself, can he?
You know you did good when you got the back of the cab full of big chunks of rubber, right?
I mean, big.
Look at that over there.
We'll sell these tires on Facebook Marketplace. Slightly used.
$100 for a set. We got them all flattened off though now.
Yeah, they're trued up.
Look at this. I mean, it was peeling some rubber, bud. You only do that with Ford power, right?
I don't know about that.
Huh?
I don't know about that.
Kevin's in love with these super sweet steps. They are not going anywhere for sure, so. Oh, what are we gonna do first in this thing?
It's like mouse poop all over the hood.
Chunks of rubber on the hood. I bet you can't throw chunks of rubber on your hood.
No.
Maybe with your shorty truck, but it's only front wheel drive.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll probably put it up on the lift and maybe look underneath and see about the trainee situations. Because these are a little bit, yeah.
Just call it a
Well, we're gonna have to find something else to put this in. I do have something else we could put it in, but I'm Henry Ford over here, so we're gonna get her stuck up in the air. You guys not seen, we got these wireless 13,000 pound a piece lifts here. We're gonna pick this dude up. Kevin's got his nice remote control there. So our plans are, I'm going to turn this into the new shop truck. I got that new flatbed out there. Did I show these guys the flatbed we got?
Yeah.
Not in this video though.
No.
So we got the Powerstroke engine over there. We're going to stick in it with the 5-speed. I actually picked up a new aluminum flatbed a couple days ago. We're going to stick this thing on there. There'll be more on that probably later on in another video. We'll go underneath this thing and take a look at it. I've actually never been under it yet, so The big Dana 80 rear axle. Looks like somebody's put some new brake calipers on it. Axle's made in '94. What do you see under here? Super sweet steps.
I don't work on anything that makes money today.
Jay, are you negative too? All right, we're gonna. So they got the parking brake on the back of the transfer case. That is a Super Duty thing for sure. It used to be on the back of the transmission. Looking good. All right, we got a game plan together after checking the truck out. Everything's looking pretty good. You guys can see here, there's actually a frame cut here. Another one here. They actually put a piece of frame in here. You guys can see this rubber hose was a piece that added in. Same here, same thing here. We got joints. They've added how much frame to add in there, Kevin? About 40 inches or so.
Well, exactly.
We got a cut there and a cut there.
3 foot.
3 foot. Apparently they bought a single cab 60-inch cab axle truck, added a 3 foot thing in there to make up for that cab there. So when I say CA, that stands for cab to axle. All these trucks are measured this way. This is a 60 CA, they make an 84 CA. Basically that's from the back of the cab to the center of the axle. That's how you spec your beds and stuff up on these trucks. So what we're gonna do while we got it up in the air, we're gonna yank out the drive shafts. We did some measuring. The automatic transmission is how long? Super long? 30?
Like 20 or 32.
The automatic's like 32 inches. Our manual's like 26 inches. So we're gonna have to get the drive shafts all redone, re-lengthened, everything, shortened, lengthened, all that good stuff. So we're gonna yank those completely out. We're gonna yank the transmission transfer case out and set her back down on the ground and probably yank that big bad 460 out. So do we think we should let the people decide who did the bigger burnout yesterday?
No, that's not
Between me and the shorty truck.
You had 4 tires, I had 1.
You had your shorty truck though. You had more cool factor
Shorty
going on.
truck is not done.
Shorty truck's not done. You only got 1 axle, bud.
Dude, I'll go
I
get
had
some.
4 tires smoking yesterday. You guys leave comments down below which one was cooler. I have to say the shorty truck's cool. I'll put a little clip in here. I'll put a little clip in the shorty truck. And then you tell me which one you like better. All right, got the drive shafts out. We're all Bluetoothed and got the front one out. Kevin got the super sweet exhaust out. Are we saving that?
Yeah, it's going right out the hood.
There's a muffler on it.
It's going right out the hood.
We got the transfer case unbolted from the transmission, so we're getting ready to yank it out of here. You hear that? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Here she comes. Scared me. I'm not afraid of nothing. Going backwards?
A little bit.
Oh yeah, there she is. You ready to go down?
Downtown.
Look how they modified the...
I'm glad you got that big old barrel and missed it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do, right here.
Well, I got some of it.
You
See?
missed it.
You can't be perfect. Oh, you had the blue silicone up here.
I like how this thing does the spinner, really.
Oh, you know.
It's like a display case.
Yeah, looking good, looking good. You think we can pull the engine and transmission out in one whack?
Let's do it.
We've not tried that yet.
I'm not scared.
On the 18,000 motors and trannies we pulled here in the last week.
Starting to become a local Ford parts lot now.
Yeah, we've been pulling crap out. I'm gonna stick a little video in here actually of the transmission when we pulled it out of the other truck. I don't know how many things we took out in the last week.
We should be getting good at it.
We
but
should be.
That's not always the case.
I don't know if we can pull the big block out and tranny on one whack or not. Seems like it'd be a good idea. You want to try it so we'll fail on camera?
Yeah.
All right. We'll get the rest of the stuff unhooked down here and we'll set the truck down. Meanwhile, you guys can watch a little clip here of us taking the other transmission out of the truck.
Ready?
Sure.
And action!
All right, Mr. Kevin's been working tirelessly. I had to go help a customer. He's got the cross member out, chain just dangling in here. This looks safe.
It is.
Got the transmission lines cut. Got the TV cable off over here. All electrical lines out of the way. What about these fuel lines, Kevin? We probably should get rid of those. Maybe cut these here, so we don't have to worry about them up there. We're not going to reuse those fuel lines. Okay. We're going diesel power, bud. Yeah, we got most of that stripped out, so I think we're going to try to pull the engine and transmission out in one whack. We've actually got to pull the whole front end off this truck. The reason is we got to change out this radiator core support and put a bigger diesel one in that drops down here lower. The diesels have a bigger radiator and stuff in them, so we'll get her down. We'll start yanking the whole front grill out and all that stuff, and it should allow for the whole engine and transmission to come out. So we hope anyway, isn't that right? All right, while we was up there, we did yank the old bumper off. Thought it was easier to get to the bolts because we don't like bending over. It's supposed to work smarter, not harder. We'll lower the old truck down. She's got the lean to it. Is that tire low? We just had some big dude riding over there. I think it's been some state worker, or what do you call Providence worker from Canada, eh? I think it's had a dump bed on it because the key tag says dumper and it's got a notch in the back of the frame for like a hinge thing. We're gonna get her down, yank the grill out. We gotta yank this core support out. The big one will come down all the way down into here, so for super cooling power. As we're putting the big bad diesel in it, so too bad it's not that color blue anymore. I felt like we've done this 3 or 4 times this past week too.
This one's definitely a little higher though.
It is. It's a real man's truck.
Yeah.
This is not Kevin's truck.
I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna struggle.
All right, we'll get yanking the front end off. We'll probably set you guys up here in time lapse. You can watch us have a barrel of fun. It's Phillips time. All right, how'd you do down there?
I did great.
Kevin junkyard a chain around the exhaust manifold down there. For some reason we don't have an engine lifting hook there. We got one up here. We got her all disconnected. What'd you find, a 1/2-inch socket inside the radiator hose?
Yeah. That's fine.
We found a 1/2-inch Canadian socket inside the radiator hose.
It's not Canadian.
Oh, where's it made
It
of?
is Vanadium.
Vanadium. It's even better. Inside the lower radiator hose.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. We're gonna get this hooked up and attempt to yank the 460 and the transmission all in one whack. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna give her a shot. Side shift centered up.
Going. We need to put a chain on the back here.
All right, just coming out. Kevin's getting a chain around the back end to help balance the big old tranny. It did come out in one piece.
Probably should have changed some wood.
That's what pig mats are for. Had a murder scene going on down there. You ready?
Yep.
You going up? You want me to? Free, bud. Never seen that kind of oil filter. Big old motor. That's good. Hey, you ought to come over and check out this oil filter. Quality A. Do you know how to say French? Quality A. What's that say? Quality A. Grand Prix A.
I don't know.
It's quality, we do know that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. It's one of those French Canadian things. Well, that's a big old motor. So much stuff on there that it doesn't need. Smog stuff. If you guys want to see that motor be put in something else, you might want to stick around. We may have something for that. It's not going to look like that, but we might use the lower half of it anyway. Well, bud, I don't think we drained the transmission, did we? Well, she's out.
Let's go get Bridget.
Let's do not get Bridget. If she sees this place right now,
so excited.
this looks like a freaking junkyard in here. What did we do?
Obviously didn't drain no transmission, that's for sure.
No, I think we're gonna have to clean up on all three, for sure. We might have to get our new pressure washer out and test it out here too. She is dirty.
Pressure wash all that training fluid out the door.
No, we don't do that here.
Oh.
We're gonna dispose of the pig mats properly.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get this cleaned up, go to lunch, have a party. I thought you said we was driving this truck to lunch.
I don't think it's gonna fly.
All right. Somebody's been brush painting back here too. Did you do this, Kevin? We've been wondering where this Canadian dirt come from. It's not supposed to come across the border.
Hey?
Hey? What are we doing? Getting rid of some fuel tanks?
We don't need them.
We don't need gas tanks. We're going to diesel.
No, we're going electric.
Going electric. We're putting battery packs back here. Is that what we're doing?
Get one of the little electric motors right here.
I don't think so, bud.
Lightning fast.
So we're ripping out the fuel system, all the fuel lines. We're not going to use any of that. We're going to try to put a Ford Bronco tank in here. It's like 33 gallons. Because this truck had the split fuel system. It had an 18-gallon tank and a 19 front. It has a selector valve, which is supposedly going to choke our fuel flow down, they tell me, with that high horsepower motor. So we're going to keep things simple. Just put that one tank back here. I think we're going to have to move this cross member up a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of clearance, and not much. So I do know that rear hitch can come off her too, Kevin, because that bed's got one made in it. So we don't need that anymore. We're going to rip out that tank, all the fuel lines. And we got to take out a couple motor mounts up here because they're not right either from the 460. We got to take out these here and here. Powerstroke ones are going to bolt through here. The bolts will sit through these two holes. And then I think we'll take it outside and pressure wash it, clean it all up. We're probably going to undercoat the bottom of the cab, paint some frame rails and stuff up while we got the whole drivetrain out, because it'd be a lot easier to do all that stuff now. Don't mind the big mess we got going on here. So, boy, it's messy, bud. So we're gonna keep on doing all that stuff, get this thing drug outside and get it up on some lifts or something and washer and clean this shop up. All right, we got the whole underneath all stripped out, got all the old fuel lines out. Just got done cutting a couple of rivets off the 460 motor mounts there. They're all gone. I think we're gonna drag her outside and take it to the pressure washer station, wash it off. You gonna bring these lifts out to me?
Sure.
Well, Kevin's gonna bring these lifts out and we'll actually lift this thing up in the air outside on the wash pad. So we'll get her all good and clean underneath there so we can undercoat it and paint all it up before we put all the drivetrain back in her. Sound like a plan?
Sounds perfect.
Perfect. Kevin's got our lifts brought out here. We're gonna get those rolled under the truck. Maybe if I didn't roll it too far. Now keep her on the concrete. Hard to do one-handed, you know. So if you notice, we just got 3 lifts out. We can wire these up 1, 2, 3, 4, even up to 6 lifts. So It's got one in the back at the cross member. It's a nice thing about these portable lifts, you can carry them. They got forklift holes right here. Take them wherever you want to, so get you a nice job washing stuff that way. Pretty nice, ain't it? I'll set you guys up here and you can watch. Already got most of this washed off. Starting to look better. All right, got her washed off, looking a little bit better. We'll probably go in there and wire wheel it, clean up for paint, get some undercoat and stuff under it. Got all the grease and crap blasted off of it. Randy's carrying the lifts in. You guys can see all that stuff coming from out underneath this truck. This pad was clean, so quite a bit of dirt under it. All right, got her back in the shop. Did I do a good job?
No. Look at that power steering fluid.
Oh, missed a spot. I think Randy decided he wanted to drive it, so. There goes that freaking Snap-on truck again. You know, if I was a Snap-on guy and was gonna sell tools, I would probably come in the shop and not go in the office, right? That's just me. He probably doesn't know I'm the owner out here either, so. I don't think we have a Snap-on tool here, do we?
No,
got all these junk.
Got a Mac.
We got all these junk Napa tools. So that's gonna be about it. It's Friday. We're getting ready to go home. We got a big old mess to clean up yet.
Did we get to go home after we get done cleaning the mess up?
Maybe, but there's a big mess around here.
Oh.
Bridget might come back out here, so we got to get it cleaned up. Try to get reorganized again. So if you guys like this project, like what you seen today, definitely comment below and let me know what you thought of it. So next video, I don't know if I'll show it or not, but we're gonna go through here and clean up the bottom, undercoat it, probably paint it. I got to yank that dash out of here yet. The reason is this had that gas motor in it, and speedometer cluster and gauges are not right for it. Plus it doesn't have our wait to start light and stuff for the diesel there, so probably gonna yank that whole thing out. I've got another one sitting over there yanked out. We've got to put clutch pedals in there, all kinds of fun good stuff. We got to cut a hole in there for the shifter. If you guys remember, we're putting that 5-speed in there, so lots of fun stuff lays ahead for sure. So not sure if I get that stuff captured or not. We got to go back to work on Monday and work on some dozers, don't we? Jay come out here and said we got to do something. So me and Tucker, Hunter may get a little bit done on it this weekend. Also going to try to get that tank fitted in here. Going to have to move this cross member up a little bit to get that Bronco tank in there, so we can just run one single tank, get away from that selector valve and all that stuff. So, but all in all, it is coming together. Still waiting on a couple plugs yet for that engine. Then I gotta get a couple motor mounts cleaned up that go in the frame here. Gotta get that stuff painted. Transmission cross member needs cleaned up and painted. What else? A whole bunch of stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, once we get that, we'll probably stick the old engine in there. Can you see this here? Like somebody's welded that one time. Had a crack in there. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, great. Scrap this whole thing.
Scrap it. It looks like it's in good shape. We'll have to look at that a little closer. Never seen one welded there. It's first for everything, I guess.
All that power cutting loose.
All that 460, yeah, I'm sure. So if you guys liked what you seen today, hit that thumbs up button down below there. Click that thing. It helps us out a lot, so YouTube knows we're doing a good job. And if you not seen yet, you click on our website. I'll put a link in the description of this video. There's actually a tab down there for stickers and merchandise. Can you believe it? We got a whole fleet of stickers Tucker's been making up. probably have some t-shirts and stuff up on there before too long too, so at least we hope anyway. Trying to get geared up for the Christmas rush, so guys, head on over there and check out those stickers for sure. You guys want some CNC equipment stickers and some swag, so I think that's about it. So if you guys not done so, definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of this build, because it will be one pretty cool truck once it gets all done. So got the aluminum flatbed sitting out there for it for sure. So we will catch you guys next time.
What?
We got caught. Hey, I got some new tires over there. I had Randy sign for them. I had Randy bring the ticket to Scott. How'd that work out?
And did Randy say I really, really just lit him
Randy
up?
cried.
Did Randy get caught?
He cried when Bridget yelled at him.
Did you fire Randy?
You haven't seen him since.
I don't know why he bought 6 tires.
I told Randy, I said, come back. You'll hear from me if we want you to come back on Monday.
You didn't tell him that, did you? He'll be crying right now.
Oh, he knows I love Randy. I said, Randy, you know I won't fall for that. I know who's behind this. Hey, how many Ford trucks does it take to make one Ford truck?
What does that take, 3?
So far through.
I mean, we could just go buy brand new factory parts and cost it, you know, it'd be about 10 times more. You want to do that?
I am not sure.
What's a new crate engine, Uncle Scott?
I'm not sure.
A real engine or a Ford engine?
Powerstroke, a real engine, bud.
Ooh, shots fired, bud.
Not my friend.
Pull out the Ford motors and set them aside so we can put international in.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I feel
See,
like
we're
we
saving
should-
money.
No, I feel that that's like a myth buster. We need to like fact check if that's really true that we're saving money, because the checkbook doesn't say so.
You know what I could do? I could go buy a brand new. So what's the new crew cab flatbed diesel truck now? Probably what, 70, 80? Crew cab 4-wheel drive? F450?
Kevin is so staying out of
Hey,
it.
I have no idea.
you know how much money we're saving?
Hey, when I hear that shop labor is $50 an hour, $100 an hour, and
I don't even
$200
get
an
paid.
hour
He doesn't even get
I don't
paid
even know
yet.
where my money's going.
into
Remember,
your
we're
personal
trading for-
projects.
We're trading for the shorty truck.
Oh yeah.
For life,
Yeah.
remember? You said that on video.
I remember.
Your life, bud.
So I'm gonna need to take that home.
You sure can.
Can you work on that title for me?
No, see, it's sold as is where it is.
Oh,
Wait,
30, 30, 30.
Just
Were
like
you told that?
30, 30.
like Jay, I tell you. White House warranty.
The heartache that it
House
goes
down there
into
is
getting
white.
a title is the heartache.
I better shut this camera off before something bad happens.
Yeah.
Bye, friends.
Bye.